I'm telling you, we haven't seen the last of this outside line. They're going to make a run. Here we are, coming to the white.
1 lap to go. Logano out front. You remember Elliott Sadler was right there trying to win at Daytona. He finds himself in that position here at Talladega as well.
Here comes Brendan Poole. He's going to have a huge run. He's to the outside of the one of Elliott Sadler. Is he going to get the push from the 51? Is the one? Oh, this is going to hurt the 22. Here comes the 48.
Sadler down below the line, slides back up in front of his teammate Justin Allgaier.
He got out there. He got out there. Staying with the 1. It's okay.
The 48 has got to stay close, tight to the 22 here to have a chance.
Bounce you out. You're clear. Stay in like that. Stay in like that. The 1 bounce you out. Now watch him.
How did Elliott Sadler get back on the road and not lose any ground? He's going to have a chance to win this race.
If he pulls high.
Joey Logano gets turned. Elliott Sadler drives through. They're crashing big time at the line. Brendan Poole, first career win at Talladega.
How about that for Brendan Poole? And a big hit from Blake.
Huge crash.
That they use every piece of evidence that they go off of loop data. They'll go off of video and everything. So they have a lot that's going to transpire here.
There's the caution. Here's Elliott Sadler. Watch for the caution light to come on. Elliott Sadler wins it at Talladega.
Unbelievable.
How about that?
The birthday boy, Mike.
Wow, that is so special. You love it for him. You hate it for Brendan Poole.
I thought he hadn't cleared. Look just how close it is. Does Carl dive in on the outside? He's got to do it. Does he maintain that spot? Keselowski holds him off. Carl with the advantage coming off the corner.
Keselowski got a little bit loose getting into 3.
White flag. Shades of Atlanta for Carl's first cup win.
Right on your bumper.
He
White
goes
flag.
to the outside, but he's got 1 more lap to deal with Brad Keselowski. Keselowski fights back on the inside.
Whatever happens now, this race will be
high touch. Keselowski gets into Edwards. They save it. Drag race down the backstretch now.
That's that half car length I was talking about. They both survived it. Let's see what happens in turn 3.
Reed Sorensen waiting in the wings. Here's Keselowski on the inside. Carl Edwards, can he make it stick on the outside? Brad thought he had the best car all night. Took the inside line in the restart. This is going to be down to the wire. High touch. He spun out. Carl gets into Keselowski. Carl Edwards will win.
That's it. Checker flag. Man. You are the man. He deserves it. Good job.
I just hope Keselowski's okay here. That was a hard hit, guys.
That was ugly. Wreck behind you. Just slow it down. Slow it down. There's a big wreck here.
I'm telling you, he's got 2 laps to go. He's not that far behind. I think Kyle Busch is going to win this race.
He beat him a second that lap. Over a second, Phil, coming through traffic. He outrun the leader. Now he's driving around Tom Bodine for 3rd. He might be leading by the time they take the white.
As you mentioned, he's got fresh tires. He can go with it where they're not.
And he is wide open. Some of these guys having to feather the accelerator as they come by the start-finish line. 1 lap of racing to go. Jack Sprague just in front of Johnny Benson, and Kyle Busch has moved to 3rd.
He needs to get 1 on this corner, and then he needs to get our leader, Jack Sprague, the next corner. I think he's going to do it.
On the bottom of the racetrack, Kyle Busch able to hug the white line as he goes through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, Jack Sprague will try to block. Can he block Kyle Busch? Kyle Busch looks high. They go through 3 and 4. Here comes Jack Sprague up high, and here comes Johnny Benson. Benson's going to slide out of 4. Sprague's going to slide out of 4, and Kyle Busch is going to win this race.
What kind of finishes can we have here?
Bobby Labonte got hit hard by the 50 truck.
And then the 75 came along, but what amazing finishes we've had here at Atlanta.
Wiggling that truck. Could be a little loose, could be looking for fuel. Continues to wiggle the truck as they go to turn 4.
Another left-hander right here, turn 4.
Ty Dillon is at the furthest point away from the start-finish line right now. Can he hang on and stay in front of Chase Elliott? Up the long Andretti straightaway they go.
Chase has a run on him.
Here comes Elliott looking to the inside. Side by side for the lead. Elliott has the advantage, but they're door to door as they go up looking into turn number 8.
Elliott can slide up. Or excuse me.
Dillon still has the inside line. He stays in front of the 94. Chase Elliott right on his back bumper. Through turn number 9 they go. Ty Dillon with the advantage. Elliott right on his back bumper. Looking to the inside at 10. They make contact. Elliott spins the 3. The 3 into the tires. And Chase Elliott trying to hang on. Across the stripe he'll go. Elliott wins in Canada.
Look at this dive into 5. Can Gregson get there? He's gaining, Phil.
Can he get to the bumper of Todd Gilliland? And if he does, would he move the teammate?
Similar equipment, same engine program, same everything. See side-by-side battle for fourth. Behind Haley, he's using the draft, drafting up on the back of the Ford Golan. Here comes Gregson.
Coming into the 8th turn. Gilliland still holding on. Can Gregson get to the bumper? Through 8, 9, and here they come to turn 10, the final turn. Gregson gets underneath. Gilliland and Gregson go side by side and around. Justin Haley is going to come through and win in Canada.
You called it, Michael. Justin Haley.
The teammates take one another out, and Justin Haley comes through to win the playoff opener. Here he comes down to the high-speed portion, and he'll have his sights set on Tift.
Yeah, set up to get a nice run here. This is where you can make a big run. Get down here, try to outbrake. I think that he should wait to turn 1. He seems to be really good off of turn 14. See what he can do.
Down to Canada corner, Matt Tift applying the brakes, doing the shifting, getting just a little bit wide. Here comes Clements. We thought Tift had lost it. He does not. A good corner for the 19. The 51 just behind. Coming to the final corner of the track. Great run for Clements. Does he do it here? Takes a look. And diving down to the inside. Jeremy Clements now contact with Matt Tift. They both spin. How far back is Michael Annett? Michael Annett was running 3rd. Tift and Clements come together, coming to the white flag.
I believe Clements is still going to have the lead.
He's got it righted. Jeremy Clements comes to 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. It's just up to Clements now to take it home with lap traffic, his only barrier between himself and his first victory in the Xfinity Series. Through the final corner, Jeremy Clements has made it. Just a couple of lap cars in front, but the 32-year-old from Spartanburg, South Carolina, has found his way into the playoffs by winning at Road America.
Harry Gadlock in a tight battle with Larry Pearson. Pearson in the Stanley Tools car, the Manheim Auctions green machine of Harry Gant.
And Hermie Sadler has a flat tire going down the back straightaway. Oh! And Robert Preston could not slow down and miss him in time. And he hits the wall. The caution is out.
And Mark Martin will win for the 2nd time in a row from the pole. Now, you can't run out of gas, which he won't, of course. And I don't think he'll hit anything on this last half mile. Of course, he's been dodging bullets all day long. Tommy Houston pulls up alongside Mark Martin. Tommy looks like he thought the race was over, but Tommy better stay out there for one more lap.
Yeah, that reminds me of Cale Yarborough at
Daytona,
when Richard Petty won his 200. There was a couple of laps to go, and Cale drove in the pits.
And who ended up finishing 2nd?
I finished 4th. I think he beat me. I think I finished 4th that day. But here comes Mark Martin. He's coming. What's he doing? He's coming down pit road. Wait a minute, Mark. The race is not over.
And Mark
Martin pulled in. David Green was winning this race.
David Green is going to win the race as Mark Martin has pulled down pit road.
I don't believe it. Have you ever seen a situation? I mean, the white flag was waving.
Your animation, because they're going to need to do a little side drafting here. I'm afraid they may end up doing more than side drafting here shortly. You think you're going to trade a little paint? I think Menard right now is in the catbird seat. He can stay in that outside lane with Jimmy Johnson on his back bumper. That's working really well.
Oh, Jimmy going to take.
Oh, no, Jimmy!
Contact.
And around goes Menard into the wall. Taking cars with him.
Come on high. Clear. All clear.
Big wreck.
You got it.
Well, I'm just wondering, did that suck the back end of the car around on Menard, or did they make contact that turned him around?
Yeah,
and it just,
him.
you know, this incident just reminds me, we've seen down here now for the last 2 or 3 years, bump drafting and side drafting, when you get aggressive with it, it causes carnage.
There is your winner of the Clash of 2019, Due to the heavy rain, the race has been called. It's official. Jimmy Johnson is your winner.
Joey got loose. He got a little sideways off the floor.
There you go.
Hamlin gave him a shot. One to go.
Outside, barely. Outside.
Hamlin there. Logano to the bottom, trying to hold his ground.
That's going to be tough, though. But he's been running good on the bottom. If he can just clear Hamlin right there. No way. He's going to lose his momentum. They're going to touch hard. Are they going to make it?
Neck and neck.
Down the back, side by side.
Kyle Busch closing in.
Watch out for the third place car, Kyle Busch. He's looking.
Hamlin edges ahead. They get it. They touch. They touch, and here comes Kyle. Logano on the wall. Hamlin spins down the racetrack, and Kyle Busch wins in California.
I thought they'd be nice to each other.